welcome to tonight's, sorry. Yeah, okay. Sound seems to be okay and everything seems to work. So, hello and welcome to tonight's episode of Free Readings. Yeah, I'll be working on the intro anyway. But that's not why you are here, right? You're here to receive the answers to your questions. So, let's begin. But before we begin, oh, wow, I forgot to, yeah, just a second. Yep, that's much better. Alright, before we begin, I wanted to introduce myself just for those of you who are maybe like first time here or something like that, if there's anyone who's not like regular on my channel. So I'm Jakov, I'm professional psychic, leading spiritual leader, a spiritual teacher and energy therapist, and on this channel I'm focused on free readings for you. So, on this channel, you can come and ask your questions and receive the answers directly from me. So, no BS like, oh, you know, like pick the card or just pick the group or something like that. No, you're live here with me. You ask the questions, I read them, and I answer them. And by the way, here are your your questions, and we can actually start. All right. Let me just check if everything is okay. Just please, anyone, confirm me if you can hear me properly and anything. And we will start with the readings. So, can anyone confirm me that you can hear me properly? Good. All right, let's begin. Now, okay, so hello to everyone. I won't be reading all those messages here, so we'll go straight to the questions. So, Twisted Fate, hi, general reading, please. All right, so general reading for you, Twisted Fate. Let's see. Okay, I mean, alright, so, Twisted Fate, I gotta say that, your general reading is not really amazing, I mean, yeah. So here is what I see. I see that in the past you are really hurt, and I see a lot of pain. Those things happened to you because of some unresolved karma from past lives. But that is done now, although you still feel it. So you still can feel those influences on you. But as I said, they are done. They will not like happen anymore, and like your karma is paid. So no worries about that anymore. And about the future. Your future is quite good, actually. You can actually expect to finally be rewarded for some of your good deeds, you know, good stuff you did in the past, just like you were like punished from your past lives or something. So now it's time for the rewards to come, and they don't come like together with punishment because it would not work, you know. You would not feel either like punished or rewarded, so that's why it's like separated. So, but soon you will start receiving the rewards that you have earned. Also, I gotta say that you are in the phase of working on yourself, and that's really good for you. You should keep doing it. You should keep working on yourself and focusing actually on it, because let's be honest, you know, we can always improve, and that's the fact in your case too. But that will also help you have better and more fulfilling and loving life, or as I love to say it, the life you truly deserve. Alright, so even though the past and the present is not ideal, the future is, so keep going, don't give up, and keep fighting, you know? Alright, now let me not forget to do something. Yep. And yeah. Good. Beverly C. How does Cayenne feel about reading my text message this afternoon saying I missed him? Well, let's see. How did he feel? Did he felt when he read your message today? Well, I gotta say that he didn't expect it actually. So here is what I see here. He is, you know, currently also missing you. That's true, but he is afraid. He is afraid to make any moves towards you because of the stuff that he did in the past, and that he is afraid that you will not forgive him. You will not, you know, want to talk with him. So that's why the path is hard. So now when you told him that you miss him, that actually helps a lot. So he is gonna get that courage that he needs desperately. He's gonna get it soon, you know, because you actually sent him a message that you will not reject him when he, you know, contacts you. So, and that is really good. And I gotta say that there is a traveling thing being involved, but not just that. Like, so yes, there is a literal travel that's gonna happen. Like either you will travel to him, or he will travel to you, or you together will travel somewhere. But not just that. I also see a spiritual travel, meaning that you can continue your life journey together. So that is actually really good. About his feelings, yeah, I gotta say that his feelings are stronger than before, and that he finally will be able to, you know, to actually asks for what he actually wants, you know? Alright? Let's see. Nandini, will I get my desired college this year? Let's find out. Will you get your desired college this year? Yeah, I gotta say that you really worked on it for a long time, and like you were preparing for it, which is really, really good. And will you get it this year? Even though it doesn't seem like it, I see fear, I see like doubt, I see, you know, those not so nice emotions. But even though those emotions are there, I would say that yes, you will 100% get your desired college, because you see here, you are going to be supported by higher powers. So by the spiritual beings who will support you in getting it. So yes, you can actually expect to get it. Even though, like, yeah, I can say that you're currently really like stressed about that, you know, you're worried, you're afraid. Also, I see the ideas about people getting that college through other means, you know, and yeah, they will, but that will not affect you, so, you know. All right. Let's see. Who is the next one? Okay, dark. Oh, all right. The dark illusion. Any information about my future spouse, zodiac sign, personality, etc. So I don't think that we can predict zodiac sign, and even if we could, I think that people should not know about that. Why? Well, the reason is simple actually, because if you don't know the zodiac sign of the person, you know, you will actually get to meet different people, you know, and that will actually be really beneficial for you, you know. On the other hand, like if you know your the zodiac sign of the other person, you're gonna just ask, you know, so what is your sign? And if that person says something else from what you expected, you can just drop it, you know, and that's not how it should be, right? So that's why I would say it's you're not supposed to know the zodiac sign, but personality, well, that's something else. You should know about it. So let's see the personality of your future spouse. Let's see, what can you expect? All right. So, about the personality of your future spouse, I'm gonna say that this person is someone who is really wise, really smart, and they don't want to force anything on you, but they will also not accept that you force something on them. So basically, when you come across some issues and something like that, they want you to talk with them, so to talk it through and to find a solution together. So I would say this person is a team player, which is quite good for a romantic partner. I mean, yeah. Also, they are someone who achieve a lot of stuff, you know. So basically, they, you know, they're quite successful, and they go through a lot of, you know, challenges and we are back. So, yeah. So that should do it. I have, you know, yeah, it's actually due to a technical issue that I had, so it's fixed now, I think. Yeah, it's fixed now, or not. Alright, we are back. I had a small technical issue with internet connection, but that's fixed. So back to the question of the Lucian, Dark Lucian, the last piece of the puzzle, I gotta say about your, your future spouse is that they are someone not just who achieves a lot of stuff, but also someone who is supported by higher beings. They might be spiritual, they might meditate, like connect with spiritual world in some sense, or they might visit sessions like this one. So that's really good. Actually, like I had experience where two people have actually decided to, couple up or become, a couple in my sessions. So that's really good. Yeah, let's see. Grace, hello Jakov. Can I have a general reading in love, please? And thank you. Well, of course you can. I mean, why not, right? So, what can you expect in love? Let's see. General reading in love for you. Okay. Okay. So about love, I gotta say that past was quite good. Past was quite good. Things went well, and now like you're too careful. You are like walking on eggshells, which is not good because you're hiding yourself. And due to that issue, you will experience quite a lot of unpleasant situations. Yeah, unpleasant situations in the near future, until you decide to go all in and just be yourself. Just show yourself to the world and let those who are supposed to be in your life see you, and let those who are not supposed to be in your life just like get a hell out of you. So that's how it should be. And another thing that I see here is, you are quite spiritual person. I see that you are quite intuitive, which is really good. So start listening to your intuition more, because it's never wrong. All right. Let's see. Adiba Mansour. Hi, how are you doing? Well, all right. So anyway, because I see a lot of hey, how are you and stuff like that, I'll use this like segment of today's episode or today's session to talk a little bit about today's sponsor. Sorry for that. Anyway, this session and all other sessions are sponsored by me or by you anyway. So I am a spiritual teacher and a psychic medium, and so basically I can read your future and I can help you get to the best future you can. So how is that possible? So basically there's no one future, there's multiple futures, possible futures, and it's up to you to make the choices that will lead to the most optimal one. Or if you don't, you just keep going and you'll end up in the future that's the closest, but that might not be the most optimal thing. So what I can do as a reader is I can read all of those futures for you, and we can actually do the energy treatments to help you achieve the future you actually want. Another thing that's really good is that because I am a psychic, I'm not just tarot reader, even though like I prefer to use tarot. But when I read tarot, like the cards, stuff like that, so basically they're not 2D for me. They're like films. So that's why I love using them, because they don't use a lot of my power and a lot of my energy actually. But they tell me the story, and that's why I love reading them for my clients. But that's not all. I am I have developed all of the senses that are spiritual. So those senses are claircognizant, clairsentient, clairvoyant, and clairaudient, which means that I can see, hear, know, and feel the spiritual world. So basically you can receive the full reading of anything you want to know. And I'm also a medium for those of you who maybe want to connect with someone, or want to send a message to someone who have left this this physical realm, or maybe receive the message from them. So yeah. And if you want any of that, you can contact me using any of the links in the description below. Oh, and by the way, I might add here something like that, where my phone or some stuff like that, so that you will know that you can contact me. Tell me if that would look okay, or if you prefer it to be more like this. Yeah. All right, so let's go back to the readings, and we didn't spend too much time on the promotion, which is amazing. Yeah, Ria Rathor, general reading, please. Well, let's see. Ria, what is a general reading for you? All right. So what I see here is I see that some of desires that you have will be fulfilled. You have not in the past, I see that you really dreamed about those stuff, but you never made the let's wait a second. All right. So as I said, you really dreamed about those stuff, but you really didn't put anything in action. So now those things will come to you, and that's really good. I see that you're waiting for those things for a long time, and they might be connected with your love life. So basically what you desire in your love life is coming to you. I see that you will be really happy, I see really good future. However, that there is still and don't fall for their manipulation, yeah, and lies, stuff like that. So yeah, the shadow, sorry. All right. Now, let me just check. Dropped frames. We have around 10%. That's not good. Yeah. It's just a second. All right. We are back. We had some technical issues. So, as I said, the situation with your future is basically that you will be approached by the shadows from the past, but you are not supposed to like let them get into your life again. So yeah, because you should be happy and you deserve someone who is going to yes, actually you will get this person, but you will also like have a situation where your ex will try to, the shadows from the past will try to get back to you and stuff like that, so don't let them. Alright, so let's see who's the next one. Okay. Richa Duta, personality of my future spouse. Oh, and by the way, if you like hear that I mix accent, it's because I'm not a native speaker of English, so I might mix them up because yeah. Sorry for that. I'm doing my best, so yeah. Let's see. Personality of your future spouse. Ruchita Yadev. No. Ruchita Yadev is the next one. Now is Richa Duta. Personality of your future spouse. Okay. Alright. Okay. Whoa. This seems nice. I mean, to be honest, like this person is really good. Like they are someone who is romantic, nice. They might be a little bit older than you, which is not a problem. Also, like they're really decisive. They they stick to the plans and they achieve what they want. So basically they get what they want, and that's really good. Also, I gotta say that they have been through a lot in the past, and that's why they are they will be really like careful not to harm you, not to hurt you actually. Because they have been through a lot in the past, and that changed them to become a better person. So because they have become a better person, that means that you will have a much easier and a nicer relationship. So now let's go to the next one, and the next one is Ruchita Yadev. Hello, tell when will I get a job? Let's see, when will you get a job? Okay, let's see. When will you get a job? All right, so first of all, yeah, be really how to say it, patient. Yeah, you should be patient because even though the new job will take some time, I gotta say that when you get it, which will happen in around a month and a half or 2 months, so basically not too much time, but still not in next week, you know. So when you get it, I gotta say that yeah, you will get a lot of money out of it. So it's gonna be worth the wait that you have to do. Also, it might include some kind of travel, or you might be working with, international corporations or company, which is amazing. But I think it will do something with the travel, because I also see that you might experience some issues, that you will be nostalgic for your place or something like that. But no big deal, because as I said, this job will bring you a lot of money, and you will be really, really happy. So, yeah, just enjoy it, and please be patient for a little bit longer till you get it. All right. Now the next one. Okay, Adiba Mensor. What is coming in love life, and tell when I will get married. All right. So let's see what is coming for in your love life. Let's see. All right. I mean, I'm not surprised that you asked about, about marriage, because it's there. It's in this or next year, so it's there, quite close, So about marriage, yeah, but about love life, gotta say, blessed. I see that you attract the right kind of people in your life, and they, they bring you right kind of experiences, and they are really helpful, and they also gotta say currently in near future and stuff like that, I see a really serious relationship. So probably if you're currently in a relationship, that one is a serious one that will lead to marriage. Or if you're not, the next one is going to be the relationship that's gonna lead to marriage. So the marriage is really close. Yeah, about your dating life and stuff, I would say it's over, I see marriage quite close, and it's there, So, good luck and congratulations. Now, let's see. Um, mm, Look, I'm almost sure that I'll mispronounce this name, because yeah, I have never heard it, so I don't know how to pronounce it. So it's Lopa, or yeah, I guess it's Lopa. Yeah. Anyway, what is K, Scorpio, feeling and thinking about me? When he will take any actions towards me? All right. Sorry, I didn't know that sound is quiet. Let me fix that. Okay. I think that -2 decibel is going to be the right one. Oh, okay, so it's a red lupa. Okay, all right. So what is Kate Scorpio feeling and thinking about you, and when he will take any actions towards you? Let's see. Okay. All right. So the thing with this person is that they really experienced a lot of pain in the past. They do love you, and they want to be with you, but they are afraid. They're afraid that the past is going to repeat itself, and that they will be, left in pieces again, So that's why they are really careful with their moves towards you, and they might be a little bit colder, that kind of stuff. But I gotta say, yeah, they also talk with other people about you, and how to act, what to do, what is the right thing, so that you will stay with them and they will not lose you and stuff like that. And in the future, things will get much better between two of you. So basically, I gotta say that even though this person is, has feelings for you, and they had it for a long time, despite all of that, the situation is that they are afraid. So it's you should be a little bit patient for them to come into terms with with the fact that you're not anything like their past relationships. So and when that happens, and it will happen really soon, you can actually expect them to be really loving and nice towards you, and you can expect a really good relationship with them. So no worries about that. But yeah, you should have a little bit of the patience with them, because they went through really a hard past. And yeah, but you do have experience with that too. So yeah, I see that your past was not ideal too. So you can actually understand how it feels. All right, now let's see. Easy me. Hey, okay, hey. But there's no question. Dark Ocean, I have answered that question. Okay, easy me. What are the blessings coming towards me? Yeah, so Lupa, yes, the fact is he is afraid to take action, because he is afraid to actually expose his feelings even more, because he's afraid that he's gonna get hurt again. And that's just a human thing, when we experience something bad, our mind creates scenarios with the red flags, stuff that that happened before the bad event, so that we can prevent it. And due to that, this person is actually hiding their feelings. But it will not take too long, so just be patient and keep going. I see a lot of love for both of you, so just keep going. All right. I mean, it would be the best if we could like just get in relationships with undamaged people, but we are not are undamaged at ourselves, right? So yeah, the past is the past, but it's there for a reason, and you know, we should respect it, but don't let it control our lives. Okay? Yes, exactly. So now let's see. Yeah, go back to the readings. So easy me. What are the blessings coming towards me? Well, let's find out, shall we? What are the blessings that are coming to you? All right. I see where this is coming from. All right. So we're gonna say that you know, in the past, you really like had a lot of misfortune with people, a lot of like people who are like dishonest, lying, manipulative, stuff like that. But that is going to change. I see that you will be really loved, and the blessings are coming in love life actually. So you know, just keep going, and you can actually expect to be loved. Although the situation that you will experience when you start getting loved from the right people is that that feeling might be unknown to you, because in the past, you know, you were not loved by the right people in the right way. So you actually got used to it, which should not be like it, but it is what it is. So yeah, it will feel strange, but just don't let yourself be afraid of the love, and just receive it because you deserve it. And another message I see here is also connected to all of this, but this is the message from your higher guidance, like spiritual guides, angels, whatever you call them. They want you to know that they are there for you, and they will protect you, and they will help you. So yeah, you deserve love, and just let people love you. Let the right people love you in a right way. And let those who don't know how to love you go. All right? Now, okay, Abhishek. Yeah, I think it's, yeah. Arpita energies towards me. Yeah. I'm gonna drink some water. All right, so how does Arpita feels towards you? Before I answer that, let me go back to Lupa for a second, because this message I see here is beautiful. We all are broken, and in some places, and broken are also beautiful. So in Japan, there is a like old tradition where they would actually, like, I mean, they don't do it anymore because it's expensive. But in the past, that's what they did. When our dish or something like a vase or you know, something like that, like or any kind of like a ceramic thing would fall and break, you know, they would like put it back together, and as glue, they would use gold, because they thought that those you know, cracks actually make that item more valuable. So it's the same thing with us, you know, when we get broken and we go back together, you know, we, you know, put our pieces back together, we're more beautiful, you know, we're more valuable. We have learned a lot. And that's why, yes, broken are also beautiful. And we should not like just, oh, you know, give up on that. All right? So we should like heal and let other people heal too. All right? Now let's go back to the readings. Arpita energies towards me. Let's see. Oh God. I mean, Abhishek, I hope that you didn't plan anything like serious or good with this person, because this is what I see. I see a lot of like fights in the past. I see also like shadows from the past coming back, and yeah. But the issue is not the past. The issue is the future. In the future, I see a lot of manipulation, a lot of conflicts, a lot of pain. So, yeah, not good future. So, yeah, maybe you should find somebody else. All right. All right. So Beverly C. Are Kayan and Tatiana going to break up? Does she know or feel he doesn't want to be with her? Because of the ethical reasons, I'm not allowed to answer that question, because it involves two other people who are not here, so they didn't give a permission for this to be like in the live stream for all other people to hear it, so I have to skip that question. In like the private readings, yes, I can answer that because you're connected with one of them, so yeah. But in the live stream, they didn't give a permission for, you know, their situation to be available to everyone, because as you know, I mean, even though like currently there's not so many people in my live streams, you know, it's still a lot. So yeah, some people don't want their lives to be in front of other people. So all right. I'll have to skip that and go to the next one. Nandini, love this color on you. Well, thank you. I love wearing blue, and like this is you know, one of the shirts I really love, even though it's not really like balanced or like well, Beverly, I can answer the second part of that question. So I can answer, will he reconcile with you. So that part of the question I can answer, and the previous one, well, you will understand it from that. So yeah, but yeah, all right. So let's do it. Because I came to your question anyway, so yeah. So let's see, will Kayan reconcile with you? Well, in fact, yes. I gotta say that he is thinking about that and like preparing to do it. So yes, I would say that he is going to reconcile with you. But you might have issues with his current partner, so yeah, there is that. But all right, yeah, well, the blue is color of peace and trust, so I love wearing it, and like this is one of the colors I wear a lot. So basically blue and purple, like yeah, sometimes red, but I feel red is the color of the power, so I don't want people to feel overpowered by me, because that's not the point, you know. I came to this planet to serve this, you know, to help people, not to overwhelm them, so that's why I rarely wear red. But like blue, purple, something like that, yeah, that feels more natural to me. So sometimes green, but it depends. Green is not that good on camera, because yeah. All right. So let's go to the next question. Sonal Pal Har Har Mahadev. Well, I gotta say I'm gonna call you Sonal, because I cannot pronounce the whole name. So let's see. The current feelings of Abhimanyu. Oh god, I'll mispronounce it 100%, because I don't really know how to read this combination of letters. So Abhimanyu Bhardwaj, I guess. Okay, anyway, so you knew about the current feeling of that person towards you. Let's see. Let's see, how does this person feels towards you? Okay, all right. Okay, so basically, they talk with other people about you a lot. So, yeah. So they talk with other people a lot, because I see that they have worked on themselves for some time, and also like they have been cheated on in the past, like lied and stuff like that. So that's why they are really careful, and that's okay. Yeah, I gotta say that this relationship has a lot of potential. So you know, this relationship really has potential. So the feelings of this person are, you know, like not quite clear. They kind of like you, they're attracted to you, but like the love is still not there, and you know, they still need to know you better, so that they can feel more you know, stuff towards you. But this relationship really has the potential to be long term, and to be really happy one. So, you know, just keep going. Yeah. Let's see. Well, I'm happy if I really pronounced it correctly, because I do my best, because I know that people really value their names, and you know, I want people to, you know, be able to hear their names from me properly. That's why I read the names and stuff. Otherwise, I could just read the question, you know. But I feel like people should be able to hear their names from me and hear them properly. And if you like think about how to pronounce my name, even though my name is written like Jakov, like with J at the beginning, it's pronounced like it's Jakov, like if the first letter is actually Y instead of J. So yeah. So now let's go to the next one. All right, Alex, RS current feelings for me. Well, let's see, Alex, how does RS feels towards you right now? Yeah, well, I gotta say, like, this person, yeah, this person does have feelings towards you, but it's like they're currently hiding it because they're afraid, you know, and they actually like they might be by the under the influence of other people or other stuff, so they might be somehow manipulated and stuff like that. So I see that they do talk with you about you with other people, but as if those influences from those other people are not really good but bad actually. So there is that, but despite that, I gotta say that they will keep working on themselves, which is good. So yeah, they will keep working on themselves, and that will help them overcome those lies and those like issues. So yeah, the feelings, well, the feelings are there, but the actions are not, because they will actually not do anything for now. As I said, they are manipulated by others who think not the right things about you. So there is that, but yeah. Alright. Now, Róžica Ristic. Hi, will he contact me? Sasha. Alright. So will Sasha contact you, Róžica? Let's find out. Will he contact you? Actually, you can expect that he is going to contact you and come to you too. So not just contact, not just message, not just call. I see him coming to you in person. So they will be working on those things, and they will actually do it. So yeah, you can expect that he will come to you. All right. Now let's see who is the next one. Ria Rathor, I met this new person Avinash, what's his feelings for me? Should I go for this person? Well, I'll be answering in a moment. Alright, I had to go to like fill the glass of water so that I can drink it because I need to stay hydrated. So yeah. Ria Rathor, I met this new person, Avinash. What his current feelings for me, and should I go for this person? Well, let's see. Let's see. How this person feels towards you, and should you go for it? Okay, so this person actually, like, they're really careful, and they do have feelings for you, but you cannot expect them to be really like passionate, really like open with their feelings and stuff, because of two things. First, they were really hurt in the past, which is not good, and on the other hand, like, they don't trust people. So if you want to go for this person, you have to be with someone who currently doesn't trust you. They will trust you in the future if you like stay there, but like keep in mind that at the beginning of that relationship you will have trust issues. Those issues are, I would say, like they're entitled, or like it's okay because it's based on the previous experiences, but still it might be problematic for you. So yeah, should you go for this person? Well, this person is good person, but it's not gonna be easy. This relationship will require a lot of effort, a lot of time, and a lot of patience. So if you have all of that, all right. If you don't, well, you can find somebody else. Okay. Evit brags. Hi, Jakov. Will I win any finances or finances coming towards me? Well, let's find out. Oh, and by the way, like if you are watching me on your PCs or something like that, I would like to hear like the picture quality, how good it is. You know, is it okay, or should I increase the, you know, FPS or those stuff? So should I increase the quality of the image, or is it good enough? Because based on what I see here, it's okay, but I'm not sure if you know, if it's okay for you too. And I cannot watch myself. Yeah, so there's that. And when I do, like, it seems okay, but yeah, I would like to hear from you if it is okay, actually. Okay. Now let's see. So Yvette brags, will you win any finances or any finances coming towards you? Well, let's see. All right. Okay. Ouch. Well, about your finances, they were not really good in the past, but you know it. The reason for that is some of the karma from past lives, etc. So yeah, a hard path, really. But you know, things will get much better in the future. But keep in mind that current situation and like the near future, like a next couple of months, probably like a next months and a half, maybe 2 months, are not good for your finances. So those are not good for your finances, but after that you can actually expect much better financial situations, and you might even receive a lot of money in that time. So yeah, the current situation is not really good, but yeah. All right, now let's see. Nisha Queen, are things over for good for me and Gemini? Well, are things over for good for you and Gemini? Well, let's find out. All right. Yeah. I'll answer that in a second. So Beverly, thank you for telling me that the quality is good. Although like I don't think when there's a lag or something like that, so those are technical issues, so those don't matter. What matters is when things are good, is the picture okay, So yeah, thank you. Now back to Nisha Queen. Are things over for good for you and Gemini? Well, I gotta say no. Even though the past was really painful, like really painful, things between you and Gemini are not over. And it seems like they'll never be. I see that the emotions will start to rise again really soon. And I see some connections between two of you that are older than your physical bodies. So I see soul connections with you. So I would say the things with this person are not over. Far from it. All right. Now Okay. Okay, AU11E1. Are things over for good for me and M? Me and him just went through a huge thing. So I would just like to see what the cards have to say about this weird situation and have some clarity. And what is he thinking? Well, let's see. Okay. Alright. So, I mean, I would say that the huge thing did happen, you know, but it's not actually a bad thing. I see that you will get a lot from that. So, yeah, I see that both of you will grow. And I would say that there is a huge possibility to keep going. And if you do, like if you overcome this issue, and there is a possibility like 70% or something like that, so there's a huge possibility that you might overcome this issue. If you do, you can actually expect that this relationship will get much stronger, and you can actually expect to even go to one next level, you know, to get more serious, you know. So yeah, but if you don't, then you know, things will get good for both of you either way, because I see that you have both of you have grown from that event, so that is a good thing, even though like it didn't felt good, but it's a good thing that it happened because both of you have learned a lot from it, and you both of you will be better people because of that. Twisted Fate, is it okay with 2 questions? So basically, there's no limit on questions. Why? Well, because if you look at the whole situation, you know, here, there's not too many people, there's not too many questions, so I can actually answer multiple questions per person because I'm here for 2 hours, and you know, it depends on you. But in the future, when there will be more people, that will not be possible. However, before I limit the questions to 1 question per person, I will first limit the people who can ask questions to subscribers only. So that will also, like, yeah, that will happen when we start to have a lot of questions and I cannot answer all of them. The first limitation I'll put is going to be subscribers only, and then after that, I mean, it's free to subscribe and I invite all of you to do it, so yeah. After that limitation is done, if we have to put additional limitation, you know, then I'll limit it to 1 question per person, but for now there's no limit. So if you have more questions, go ahead and ask. Alright. Alright, Twisted Fate, will I become professional soccer player? Let's find out. Okay. Well, not really soon. So this is what I see. There will be some obstacles that you have to overcome, you know, and the issues that you will have to overcome, and those challenges will prevent you from becoming a professional soccer player in you know, short period of time. But I do see that you will actually eventually become a professional soccer player in the late future. So you know, it's there for you, so it's not like it's gone forever, but there will be some obstacles and some delays from what you actually planned. Okay. All right. Now, before I continue answering, Lucy, somebody made me to eat black magic food. What kind of problem it is creating in my body and life? So, let me explain this. So, basically, as someone who works with positive energy, I do know a lot about black magic and stuff. So, basically, in order for black magic to be successful, they need to make you eat 3 things. So basically, they need to close the circle. If you eat one thing, it's not closed. If you eat 2 things, it's not closed. They need to make you eat 3 different things in order to close the circle. When I say different things, so basically, if you have 3 types of cookies, those would be considered 3 things. However, if you eat 3 of one cookie, that would not be considered 3 things. So keep that in mind about the situation with black magic. What kind of problems it is creating in your life and body? Well, I cannot check that without your full name, surname, date of birth, and you should send me those on my channels, like on my Facebook or like on my Viber, WhatsApp, whatever, so that I can check the situation. If there's something bad in you, we can do treatments to clean it, especially if that happened recently. That will not require a lot of treatment, so that we can clean it really fast, and you can actually enjoy it, you know, because those treatments will be really positive and full of positive energy, and they will also help you achieve a lot of good things in the future. So feel free to contact me if you want me to check on that. Other than that, like usually the black magic that they put in the food is not your financial life. So basically, they can use the food to and sacral chakra. Sometimes solar plexus chakra too, but rarely. Usually it's to attack either your love and sexual life, or to attack your finances. So yeah, but it can be cleansed, it can be released, and there's no black magic that cannot be removed with positive energy. However, you need someone who's strong enough to do it, but I'm here, so yeah, you can send me a message and we can talk about that. So, alright, so now let me check the questions. It's been there since 3 years. Well, 3 years is also not too long of time, but in my experience, if you had something for 3 years, first of all, it can be fixed, but it does require a little bit more time. Usually that would require around like maybe a month and a half or 2 months, maximum 3 months. So basically the amount of years is transferred to amount of months that you require work, but it's not really like you know, it can be different, because if we do more treatments, or the treatments get stronger, like when you work with faster, and you can have your life back. So yeah, Alright, now I think it's already almost, yeah. So just a second. Alright, I forgot to turn on the microphone after I typed the message, so I had to turn it off because I didn't want you to actually. Yeah, I was, but now I'm not. So I had to mute my microphone because I was typing and I didn't want you to hear that clicking sound, you know, even though like my keyboard is not too loud, but it's still, you know, yeah. So that's why I had to, yeah. Good. Now let's go back to the readings. Alright, Pragati. New here, when Ashwari contact me and his feelings towards me. Well, let's see when this person will going to contact you and how does they feel towards you. Okay, so actually I gotta say they might contact you in, I'm actually answering your question right now. So they might contact you in around a month and a half because of some delays that happen because of some lies and manipulation in their life, but those are not really too much related to you, but it affected you, so yeah. They will contact you in around month and a half, and I see that they do have really good feelings towards you. They like you, they want to be with you, and that's true, but they might not trust you. So be aware of that, and they might have some trust issues, but still, as I said, they want to be with you. And you know, I would say that this relationship has good future. So even though it might be a little bit complicated to go through some of the issues, and you know, it's still worth it. So yeah, the future is much better. Next one. Blissful, Nina and Fran. 1. Anything important I need to know about us? We are in a relationship 10 months. 2. Am I gonna get hired in pet shop? Well, oh, by the way, I really love animals. So, let's see. Will you get hired in pet shop, and what should you know about your relationship with Fran? see. Will you get hired at that pet shop? Yes. So you will actually get hired in that pet shop, and that is going to be a long-term offer. So yes, I see that you will get hired there. But things might be a little bit different than what you expected. And I see that you might have also some issues with your co-workers or stuff like that. So yeah, that might be a problem, but as I said, you will get to work there. And now, for a more complicated question, anything important you need to know about your relationship with Fran? Let's see. All right. So, well, not a lot of important stuff actually. So basically, you should relax. This relationship is really good, and I see a lot of emotions, a lot of positive stuff. The only thing that you should be aware of is that both of you might sometimes need time for yourself. This time is not going to be like a break or something where you would be with other people, but the situation where you might need some time for just yourself, to be by yourself without anyone else. So that might happen for both of you, and be aware of it. It's not a bad thing, it's actually a good thing. It keeps the balance in the relationship. Also, the emotions are strong, really, really strong. So this relationship has nice future, although you do have to like be aware of this, because this is going to be a long-term stuff. So you will from time to time need to, you know, to get some time for yourself, both of you actually. So be aware of it and be prepared for it, and keep in mind that that's not a bad thing. It's not a cheating, it's not something bad, it's actually really good. It helps you keep the balance. All right. Lucy, will becoming engineer give me a luxurious life over doctor job? I have decided to do engineering instead of becoming a doctor. So Lucy, I will be answering your question in a second, but I want to say something about this. So basically, when you think about money, think about that the money is energy. So if you enjoy work you do, you'll get paid more. You will earn much more. If you don't, you will actually, no matter how much you earn, you will lose that money, because you will feel bad towards it and you will want to get rid of it. So, for example, like my career is, like some people would say it's really profitable, but there's a lot of people in my career who are not successful, you know. I live quite well from my job, and I'm really good paid, but I know some of my colleagues who are not. And the reason is, if you don't love what you do, it's not gonna be successful. If you do love what you do for work, yeah, it will be successful, it will bring you a lot of money, and you will enjoy it. It will not feel like a pressure, it will not feel like a problem, and you will enjoy it. For example, in my case, I plan to do this forever. So basically, for as long as I can shuffle the cards and talk with people, I will be doing it. So no retirement. And that's my decision, you know, because I love my job so much. I'm doing it for 10 years. I started when I was 14. I'm now 24 and I'm still doing it. And I'll keep doing it till I'm 84, 94, 104. It depends, but yeah, for as long as I can. So that's the difference when you do what you love. Okay, now let's see, will actually becoming engineer give you more money or less? Let's find out. Alright, so basically, in your case, I see that being engineer is better for you than to be a doctor. So, yeah, I feel like it will also bring you more money, but you will also enjoy that kind of environment, that kind of work and stuff. So, it's better for you. Yeah, definitely you're on the right track. So becoming engineer is better for you. Alright. Megha. Hello, may I have guidance about my spiritual journey? I wanted to start my spiritual journey, so please kindly guide. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, Lucy, but just keep in mind that you should enjoy the job you do, you know? That's really important. You should enjoy it. Money, you know, money will come. Like, you will not be able to stop it, you know? When you do what you love, money will follow you everywhere. But when you do something you don't want to do, you will get rid of the money. You'll start gambling, you'll start doing other stuff just to get rid of the money, because it reminds you of the work and of the things you don't want to do. So, alright, now go to the next question. Let me just check for a second. We have like 10% battery, so let me just check how many questions we have, so that I'll know if we can actually do it, or I'll go for a charger. Hello, Maya. Yeah, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Mm-hmm. 6. Well, around 10. All right. Yes, I will do it, so no problem. All right, around 10 something. Well, I'll be right back. I'll go for a charger, so it will be here in case. So yeah, I'll be right back, and I'll do Megha first, and then I'll keep doing the questions that you asked. I'm not going anywhere before we complete all the questions, so let me just go for a charger. Okay, I'm back and the charger is here, so no problem, we can continue without any issues. Let me just find the question. I know who is the next one, so no problem. So, okay. So, Mecca, hello. I may have guidance about my spiritual journey. I wanted to start my spiritual journey, so please kindly guide. Well, let's see the guidance for your spiritual journey. All right. All right. So about your spiritual journey, it has started already. So you are not actually like planning to start it. It started already. And you're quite on the right path. However, even though I do see a support for you, Mecca, from the spiritual realm, I see the support from your spiritual guides, angels, and other spiritual beings. You know, you should focus more on meditating and spending more time with them, so get to know them better and stuff like that. But also, you should work on releasing things that doesn't serve you anymore. So, you know, your journey has started and things are going well, but those are things that you should work on like the most. So you should spend more time with your spiritual guidance and you should also spend more time releasing the things that are not serving you anymore. All right. And another message, all right, another message that I have received is this: you're on the right track, just keep going and don't give up. Sometimes it might feel like it's hard, but keep going. Your guides are always around you and always ready to help you. When you need it, just ask them. All right. Now let's see the next person. Nandini, will the situation with regarding my friends improve? I've been hurt a lot of times before. Well, let's see. Will it improve? You were hurt a lot of times before. Wow, this is interesting. Basically, what I see here is that you were hurt in the past by the wrong kind of people that were not supposed to be in your life anyway. Yes, things will improve because you will start having better friends who will actually be good for you and who will be healthy for you too. Those who hurt you, they were not healthy for you and you should let go of them. And your future is actually friends who are really careful and really nice and good towards you. And they are also like people who are positive and happy by themselves, and they will add value to your life, you know, instead of taking it, you know. So just keep going and everything will be really good. All right. And oh, by the way, I received a message for you. So keep in mind that letting go of the people who are not good for you is completely fine, you know, even though it might feel like, oh, you're betraying them or some BS like that. No, you actually put yourself first, and that's what you should do. You should always put yourself first. All right. Saba S. Hi. Will I meet my future spouse this year? Well, let's find out. Will you meet your future spouse this year? Or next one? Or maybe... Let's see. Okay. So, about meeting your future spouse. That should have happened in the past, but it was prevented by some global events. Yeah. So, yes, you will meet this person this year, but keep in mind that the relationship with this person is not going to be really smooth. So there will be some ups and downs. There will be some problems on the way. So like long term, you know, getting engaged, getting married, stuff like that, that will not happen in this year. So you will meet each other, but you will need a little bit more time, like I would say maybe the beginning or the middle of the next year, for it to develop into, you know, marriage. But you will meet this person in this year, yes. As I said, you were supposed to meet them before, but... Alright. Lucy, I want to know about my mom. I've been getting a lot of negative thoughts about her. Why it's happening like this to me? Please guide. Let's find out. Okay. So, like those thoughts that have been coming to you for some time are actually just a way for you to first of all, like deal with the fear that you have about losing this person, which is not going to happen anytime soon. But those thoughts are coming to prepare you and to actually like fight with this fear before anything like that happens, so that it will not paralyze you, it will not destroy you, because you already destroyed that fear. Also, this fear is bad for you right now, and that's why it's good to let go of it, because it's preventing you to, you know, fully enjoy life. And that's why your subconscious mind is actually helping you by sending you those thoughts, so that, you know, you can finally enjoy your life and not be afraid, you know. So yeah, everything will be okay. I don't see anything bad happening anytime soon, so no worries about that, and this is just a preparation anymore. Well, Lucy, to be honest, like, all of us are gonna die someday, you know? So that's not a bad thing, but as I said, it's not gonna happen anytime soon, so there's no need to worry about it. And another thing is that the death is a part of life, you know. It's all it's the circle, you know. I do understand it. Yeah. Well, just don't worry about it. Those negative thoughts are because your mind is processing those events in the case they happen, and that's actually a good thing. Our mind can be really good or really bad depending on how we use it. So basically, one of the good things that our mind can do is actually see what are our fears, and instead of waiting for them to actually realize, our mind can just play those scenarios in our head and start preparing for it. That way we release the fear because we already experienced that situation, in a sense, and also like we get rid of that, plus we feel much better, we get stronger, and yeah. So no, as I said, it's not gonna happen anytime soon, so no need for it to worry about that. Just like your mind is actually so here's the thing, actually. You are really in grief of your dad, and your mind knows that it didn't prepare you for that. If it did, you would not be in that situation. So what is the best thing your mind can do? It doesn't matter if that's gonna happen in like 20 years or 30 years, it doesn't matter. It's gonna happen someday. And no. So as I said, like, it's gonna happen someday, and your mind is actually preparing you so that you will not be destroyed when that happens, because you should be able to continue your life after that, and to be honest, like, it's completely normal that your mother will die before you, right? So after she dies, you will be alive for some time, right? But those time should not be spent in grief, So that's why your brain is preparing you for that, Well, yeah, I mean, my dad died in 2019 too. But yeah, I knew it's gonna happen, so I was prepared. So that's one of the advantages of what I am, or disadvantages, but anyway, because I experienced it a couple of months before it happened. So anyway, it's okay, it's normal that our parents will die before us, right? So the thing is, we should be able to keep going and be happy in our lives despite that. And that's why your mind is creating those scenarios in your mind, in your brain, so that you can actually keep going when that happens. And it's not rocket science that you will live longer than your parents, right? I mean, anything else is not normal, right? So that's why your mind is preparing you, and it's not a bad thing, it's a really good thing. But don't worry, it will those preparations will last for a little bit, and that's it. They will then stop, and you can continue your life with your mother and and yourself, but you will be ready when that time comes. All right, and it will come. It's inevitable, but don't worry about it. Okay. Sorry for this. Okay, let's go to the next one. Thank you. All right. Okay. Beverly C. Will my grown-up children accept Cayenne and I being together and us having a baby together if it's possible? Well, let's see if they will accept it. Oh, they're not gonna like it. Alright, so, yeah. The fact is, they're not gonna like it. At the beginning. So, yeah, there will be opposition. They will try to fight against it. But they will eventually accept it. They might need some time, maybe a year or so, to accept it fully, but they will. And yeah, so you should keep going despite their like opposing that, because you have a right to live your life, you know. Okay. Charlene, Mushibeya, I hope. Hey, am I going to see my Aries guy this weekend? Well, let's see. Will you be able to see your Aries guy this weekend? Alright. Okay. So, I don't see a clear picture here. I see that, you know, there might be some issues, you know, so there might be some kind of delay or something like that. It will happen, but it might be delayed a little bit. So, you know, maybe it might not happen this weekend, but next one. But yeah, I see the love is strong, the attraction is strong, so everything is good, but there might be some situations that are out of your control that might delay that you know, meeting between two of you. So that's okay. Just don't worry, it will happen. So it might be delayed. There's no 100% that it will, but there is a possibility. So yeah. Lakeisha Cole. Hi. When will I receive my dad's insurance statement? Well, let's find out. When will you receive it? Okay, so it's there. You will receive it this year. So some decisions that you make that you have to make before it. But as I said, you will receive it this year, so no issues with that. It might not be in the next month or so, it might be a little bit down the road, but in this year, yes. So no worries about that. Okay, next one is SP. May I know what is coming my son's way for his educational success and well-being? Well, let's see. Let's see. The educational success and well-being. of your son. All right. So this is amazing, actually. Like he has a lot of support from spiritual realm, and he is going to be really successful and earn a lot of money. So yeah, about his education, everything goes really smooth, really nice. So no worries, no issues. Like I see that everything is like the path before him is really like completely clean, and I don't see any issues on it. So yeah. Just a second. So Megha, all right. Oh, okay. Another question, Mega. I'm feeling fear inside me so much. I don't know why. Would you please help me find what is this fear all about? Well, I can answer that. I don't need to open the cards for it. So the current fear that you feel is actually the response, actually the conflict inside of you because of your current spiritual journey that you're on, and the bad situation, bad things that happened to you in your past lives. So basically, that's why you feel this fear, because you're afraid that those things will happen again, but they will not, because we do not live on the same planet anymore. So yeah, no worries about it. Okay, now let's go. All right. Okay, so basically I did answer to all the questions before my message, but let's see how many more questions do we have, and I might answer them because no problem. So we have Sandra, and and Yashi. Okay, so I'll answer those two, no problem. Those are just two. It's not okay to just skip to two people. So if there's like 10, 15 or something, I would have to close it. But you know, it's two people, so let's just do it, right? So Sandra, hi from Trinidad and Tobago. Is my hypo cheating on me with someone else? Let's find out. Is this person cheating? Well, I mean, not now. They're not cheating right now, but they did in the past, and that's the reason why you don't trust them. So yeah, they did cheat in the past, but it's gone, it's the past. Currently they are loyal, but they still feel bad for cheating on you in the past, so there is that. But yeah, I do not see that they will cheat on you again. So yeah, they're not cheating right now. Okay. And Yashi, my question is regarding my best friend. Does he have any feelings for me? Because whenever I initiate anything to meet up, he refuses. Any card would be appreciated. Oh, okay, so some kind of friend zone vibes. Okay, let's find out what's going on there. So does your friend, your best friend, has feelings for you? Oh. Well, I gotta say, they actually do, you know. They have feelings for you, and those are romantic feelings. So basically, when you initiate some kind of, something between you, they don't like to do it because they're like, they don't know how to act because they feel more romantic towards you, and yet you're friends and they don't want to jeopardize that. So there is that kind of conflict inside of them, and that's why they refuse all the interactions. So what you can do is actually think if you also have feelings for this person, and I see that you do, and in that case, maybe invite them for something more romantic, Okay. So, that's it. I think I answered all the questions, all right. So, I hope that you have enjoyed this session and that you have received the answers to your questions. And I hope that I'll see you in my next free session on this channel. And that's why I invite you to sign up for this channel, to subscribe. It's completely free, and it will make sure that you will receive notifications when I go live next time, so you will not miss it, and you will be able to receive high quality answers from professional psychic like myself. And yeah, I'm Jakov. For anyone who is maybe like they came to this part of the video or something like that, I'm Jakov. I'm in this profession for 10 years, and I have enjoyed this free session with you. See you in my next one. Bye.